Hello everyone, this is Roger. In this video, I will talk about some highlight features in ZWCAD, in which I will introduce Smart Series, Lockup and Unlock, File Compare, and Super Hatch. First of all, I will introduce the Smart Series. There are 4 Smart Series functions developed by ZWSOFT. The first one is the Smart Plot. With Smart Plot, you can plot multiple joints from model space in the same DWG files at once. The second smart function is the Smart Select. Smart Select provides different categories to select objects by preset filters. Smart Series also includes Smart Mouse and Smart Voice. With Smart Mouse, you can execute customized commands by mouse gesture. And with Smart Voice, you can insert voice recorder to the drawing to record your voice and provide playback function. Let's open ZWCAD to walk through these features we just mentioned. First, let's try Smart Plot. You can find Smart Plot through File on the menu. Look for Smart Batch Plot, or through Export on the ribbon and find Smart Batch Plot. Or we can input shortcut key Smart Plot to open Smart Plot. On the right side of this window, most of the settings are similar to plot settings. We can select the device or output format from the drop-down menu of device name. Let's choose DWG to PDF this time. And from the drop-down menu below, we can choose the paper size, for example, A4 sheet. Then we can set the plot style, as well as plot offset. On the left, there are settings for selecting multiple joints in model space. First, the Smart Plot provides 3 different ways to identify the joint frame. There are layer, block, and scatterline. A layer frame style is you creating a closed rectangle shape in a specified layer for the joint frame. For example, the joints in model space are all framed by the closed rectangle shapes. If I select these closed rectangle shapes, they are all set to the same layer, which is called border in this drawing. Smart Plot will identify all the selected joints by these joint frames. Let's go back and choose Layer for frame style. Then, in Block and Layer, we can click Specify the block and layer in drawing to select the layer frame style by clicking on the drawing frame. Now, we can check on the layer name has changed to the border. Next, we need to select the joints we want to plot. Click Select Batch Joints in Plot Drawing. Select all the joints, then press Enter. Now, Select Joint shows 5. We can click Highlight to double check if the joints are selected. Press Enter to go back. From prefix in File Generation Settings, we can customize the plotting sheet's names. Or we can click in Variable to customize the file name with Smart Tab. From here, we can choose different options. For example, I can select Specify Attribute for block. Click OK to select the block. Now, Smart Plot will read the attributes in block. I can choose file name. Click OK. Now, let's delete previous name. Smart Plot will create file name according to the file name given in this block. Next, we can specify the file output path. Click Browse to set the path. Lastly, you can decide whether to plot these drawings in a single PDF file or separate PDF files by checking multiple page. If this is unchecked, all joints will be plotted separately at once with the file name we just customized. Click Plot to start plotting. Here are all the PDF. Next, let's go back to Smart Plot and try use block as our frame style. A block frame style is choosing specified block as your drawing frame. For example, the joints in model space are all framed by the title blocks. Smart Plot will identify all the selected joints by these joint frames. And as you can see here, there are 3 different paper sizes are in the model space. Smart Plot is able to plot multiple paper sizes when the frame style is selected by block. Let's go back and choose block for frame style. Then, in block and layer, we can click block name and select all the block frame by pressing Ctrl key on the keyboard. Next, we need to select the drawings we want to plot. Click Select Batch Drawings in Plot Drawing. Select all the drawings, then press Enter. Now, Select Drawing shows 3. We can click Highlight to double check if the drawings are selected. Press Enter to go back. Click Block Settings on the right. In Block Settings, we can add different papers corresponding to the paper sizes we want to plot. Input the name of the blocks. Then choose the device name from the drop-down menu. Select the corresponding paper size that matches the block and select the plot style. Click Add to add this paper. Then repeat to add the rest of the papers. Click Save when finished adding all the papers. Then check the box for Block Auto Match to make sure Smart Plot will match the papers we just added. Now, we can click Plot to see. Here are all the drawings in one PDF with different paper sizes. Next, let's try Smart Select. We can input SMART-SEL to open Smart Select interface. There are different preset filters in Smart Select. We can click in each of them to quickly select the corresponding objects in the model space. For example, if I choose arc, it will quickly select all the arc in model space. If I choose color red, it will select all the reds in model space. There is a gear icon on the top of Smart Select that you can change the settings for Select Similar. For example, if I check Layer here and click OK, when I go back to Drawing and select the rectangle frame, then right-click to use Select Similar, ZWCAD will select all the objects within the same layer in model space. You can use your mouse gesture to execute some commands. Find Smart Mouse through Tools on the ribbon, or input shortcut key Smart Mouse to turn on Smart Mouse function. You can then press and hold the right key of your mouse and draw the gesture in model space to activate commands. Release the key when finished. ZWCAD will then execute the command corresponding to this gesture. You can customize your Smart Mouse settings. Click in Settings in Smart Mouse. In here, you can check whether to enable the gesture. Then you can modify the command for the gestures on the right. For example, I can change the up gesture to rectangle. And you can also add more gestures in below. Select a gesture through drop-down menu. For example, I select L, then input a command. I would like to input line command for L. Click Add, then click Save when finished. Now, let's try press and hold the right key of the mouse to go up for rectangle. And I can also try to draw L for line command. You can use Smart Voice to record your notes or feedbacks in the drawing. You can find Smart Voice through Tools on the ribbon, or input shortcut key Smart Voice. Find a place to insert Smart Voice for voice record. Then press and hold left key of the mouse to start recording. Release your mouse button when finished recording. Single-click the speaker icon can play back your voice record. You can insert multiple Smart Voice in a drawing. You can choose whether to show or hide all Smart Voice icons in the drawing through Tools on the ribbon. And you can easily manage your Smart Voice through Voice Manager. Click in Voice Manager. You will see all records on the list and easily check out the length of each record. You can locate each record by clicking the corresponding one on the list. ZWCAD will locate the exact record for you. You can use lockup feature to lock out objects in the drawing to prevent modification, or use unlock feature to unlock the objects if they are locked. In ZWCAD, input shortcut key lockup to use lockup feature. Enter Y for branch command yes to continue. Then select the objects to lock. Press enter to continue. Then you can decide whether to set password to lock these objects. Input N to lock without setting up a password, or input Y to continue and set password. Let's set 123456 for the password. Now, these objects are locked. We cannot do any modification to these objects. For example, let's try move command. ZWCAD shows it's a locked entity. To unlock these objects, input shortcut key unlock. Then select these objects to input the password to unlock. Let's input the password we just set, which is 123456. Press enter. Now, these objects are unlocked. You can use file compare to compare the update drawing to previous saved drawing. ZWCAD will highlight the difference between old and new drawing with colors. To use file compare in ZWCAD, open either the old drawing or the new drawing first. Then input shortcut key FCMP to use file compare. Browse the other drawing which you want to compare. Click open. Now, we can see that ZWCAD highlighted the difference between two drawings with cloud light. The gray color represents common to both drawings, and if we zoom into the cloud light, there are red and green colors represent the difference between two drawings. We can check for color references on the ribbon, and we can click drawing information to check the details of these two drawings. You can fill an enclosed area by using a block, sref, and raster image as the hatch pattern with super hatch feature. You can create a customized block, sref, or raster image. Then fill an enclosed area with super hatch. Input shortcut key SUP to open super hatch. You can select block, sref, or image for super hatch. Let's try block. You can select a block in this drawing from drop-down menu, or click Browse to browse a block in another drawing file. Click OK to insert the block. Specify the insertion point. Then specify the scale factor and rotation angle for the block. Choose Yes to confirm the placement. Then we need to specify the magenta area. This is to define the area of the block. Press Enter to continue. Then we can select the internal point with left key of the mouse. Press Enter to finish. Now, we have filled this area with our own block. Now, we have finished highlight features. Thank you for watching.